If I was the devil, if I was the devil, I wouldn't try to convince you there is no God. I'd convince you that you already know Him. I'd make sure you were comfortable, religious, satisfied. I keep you busy every Sunday. I keep you busy every Wednesday. I'd make sure your church calendar was full, but your prayer closet stayed empty. I'd make sure you knew every worship song, but never truly surrendered your heart. If I was the devil, I'd let you carry a Bible, as long as you never let the Bible carry you. I'd let you quote scripture, as long as you never obeyed it. I'd let you hear thousands of sermons, as long as they never changed the way you lived. I'd make Christianity become something you attend. Instead of someone you become, I'd make faith an event. Instead of a way of life, I'd convince you that showing up was the same as following, that listening was the same as obeying, that knowledge was the same as holiness. If I was the devil, I'd keep you arguing over denominations while your neighbors never heard about hope. I'd keep you debating. Instead of serving, talking. Instead of forgiving, posting. Instead of praying, I'd make sure your religion looked impressive while your heart slowly grew cold. I'd let you see about love, but never love your enemies. I'd let you speak about grace, but refuse to extend it. I'd let you proclaim truth without humility. If I was the devil, I'd make sure your hands were raised in worship but never stretched out to help the broken. I'd make sure you praised loudly yet remained silent when compassion was needed. I'd make sure your mouth honored God while your life told another story. I'd keep you so busy doing church that you never became the church. I'd make sure you were surrounded by religious activity, but starving spiritually. If I was the devil, I wouldn't fear a crowded sanctuary. I'd fear a people who truly loved God, who loved their neighbors, who forgave quickly, who cared for the forgotten, who walked in humility, who lived what they believed when nobody was watching. Because a life transformed cannot be silenced. A heart surrendered cannot be controlled. A people who genuinely seek God cannot be distracted forever. So maybe the greatest question isn't whether we've been in church this week. The question is, has the message been lived? Have we loved? Have we forgiven? Have we served? Have we become more like the one we claim to follow? Because in the end, faith is not measured by how many services we attended, or how many verses we memorized, or how many titles we carried. It is revealed by the way we lived. So don't just hear the word, live it. Don't just wear the name, reflect the character. Don't just fill a seat, be the light. Because if I was the devil, that's exactly what I will hope you'd never do.